I realized I hadn't really told anybody who we were and introduced us. So today I was going to introduce you to who Nick's Nest is and show you around our place. So, hi, I'm Nikki. We live in Indiana, and it is myself, my husband Jason, and my son Greydon, our son Greydon. And we've lived here 2 years as of this week. And so let me show you around our place. This is my husband, Jason. He's the one that does all the hard work around here and likes playing with his derby cars. He's out here working on his bumper to hopefully get ready for derbies if we get to have any because of this lovely COVID. There's the car he's working on this year. He finally tore up the last one and disposed of it yesterday. So it's one of his joys in life. Keeps him off the streets and not doing drugs, you know. Gotta have a good hobby to do. So that's his thing that he does, and come to find out the thing that I do is animals, which I knew the indoor kind. I was not prepared for how much I enjoyed doing the outside ones. As if you've been following us, you know that he's been working on the fence. He finally got this section up here all done. Here's the outside of it and going into our backyard. So this is what he's been working on today. I worked last night, so I've been asleep most of the day. So he's been out here, you know, doing his manly stuff. He waited to bang on the bumper until I was awake, thankfully. My mom has graciously come over and helped me work on my flower beds. I absolutely despise pulling weeds, but I do like having a pretty flower bed. My son and I made these when we first moved in. There's a place out here where you can pick a design and pick the pottery, and then you just paint it and they dry it for you. So, Mom's been helping me make this look all good. I still need to finish weeding it because I really hate weeding, but I'm working on it. And you've heard, if you've been following, that we've borrowed our neighbor's tools a few times, and that's their house over there. They are wonderful, wonderful people. I don't know what we'd do without them because they are just wonderful, kind people. And then here's our itty bitty, teeny tiny garage that Jason has to carefully change around all the time so that he can fit all of his goodies in. And then come through to our backyard. And this is the dog yard. Oh, and you can actually catch the ducks in the pond because they didn't know I was out here. Oh my gosh. And nope, they saw me. Oh, chocolate's still in there. Chocolate just doesn't care, so I'm gonna keep swimming. Oh, hi, big boy. Big boy's gonna go ahead and swim. They crack me up. I love seeing them play. That's my favorite when they do that. I could watch them all day play in that water. I don't mind dumping it and scrubbing it once a week, or more often if need be, to see them play like that. Next summer we're planning on adding to it and making it a waterfall with an actual filtration system. Everything in its time. The fence was a little more important this year. At least to us, we wanted to be able to give the animals more space. I love watching that. Okay, So anyway, here's the dog yard. And we finally got grass to grow back here for the most part. When we first moved in 2 years ago, this was pretty much barren. We've still got a couple of spots here where we walk, mostly to get back there. But the people that had this house before us, they had a lot of dogs in the yard, and it was very, very tore up. So we're working our way there. We had to add, last year, my husband and dad graded the yard a bit and put some drainage in to help it flow because it floods real bad, and got it back flowing through the neighbors. They've got water back there that flows. So we got it draining properly now, and that helps. Hi. Hi. There's the babies. There's my babies. And this is my happy place. I didn't have any idea, if you would have asked me 3 years ago what my joy was going to be. I would have said, you know, karaoke with my girlfriend, or books, or cooking, which I enjoy all of those things so very much. Oh, but these. My mom knew. My mom knew. And she helped me realize it. These bring me so much joy. And work. I didn't realize how much I enjoyed research either. And learning everything I could before we got any of these animals. I started with chickens, the gateway animal. I studied. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you? Before I got even the chickens, I did so much research. Learning about how to properly take care of them, what the proper diet for them was, how to house them specifically in Indiana with our different weathers and situations, and how to keep them warm and how to keep them cool, and just everything. Housing, illnesses, things that they could get into and get hurt by. And I enjoyed the research part. Then we went with goats, and we wanted the two babies. So we went and we picked out 2 babies, and Moko decided that he was going to jump the fence and follow us around while we were picking out our babies. And my mom fell in love with him. And the lady we got the 2 babies from said, hey, we'll throw him in. He needs a home where he can be special and not just one of the herd. He needs more love and more attention and more affection. And so we said, all right, throw him in. And it was February, and it was cold, so the babies had to be in our basement. And Tomoko was outside by himself and was sad and lonely. So we went back and we picked up Verona. This is Verona. This is Moko. And he was very, very happy. He fell in love with having his buddy, and she fell in love with having him. And so we ended up with those 2, and we had our babies, my bottle babies. And we almost lost Frick, which is this little white one right here. He was not doing well on the bottle. He couldn't process the milk well, the formula that we were giving him. So we ended up trying whole cow's milk mixed with buttermilk and evaporated milk. It was a combination that I had found on Facebook in one of the groups that I was on to learn, doing research. And it pulled him out, and he is now a healthy 1-year-old with his brother Frack. They have the same dad, different moms. And so now they're healthy and happy together. Then we decided to get the Guineas because they are great with tick, destroying and eating, and they're great to alarm and scare away hawks and predators with their very loud, obnoxious sound. And they crack me up constantly. All of our chickens and guineas we have ordered. We haven't bought any from like Tractor Supply or anywhere because we wanted specific ones. We can only have a certain amount. So we ordered exactly what we wanted. So we paid a premium. But when you can only get so many, you do what you have to do. So we had to order quite a few guineas to get them. So we had to find homes for the others. My mom does the broodering at her house because I don't do the baby part. I take care of them once they can come outside. So we've got 4. We have 2 boys and 2 girls. We got lucky. And when we separated them, they were still too young to sex them because you do it by their sound, not by their look. And they weren't making their sounds yet. So it would have been great to have 1 boy and 3 girls, but 2 and 2 is better than 3 boys and 1 girl. That would have ended up very badly. And our chickens are all girls. We don't have any roosters. We had a rooster. He overdid his job, and so he went to freezer camp. And he will live there probably the rest of his days because he is still a he, and I can't cook a he. And that's my hang up. So then after the guineas came the ducks. And the ducks are still new this year. They're not even 4 months old yet. So we're still trying to figure them all out. I've done all my research and added their extra niacin and got them their pond, and at least they're finally using it now. This last year we built this coop, and my dad, we had the coop built, just regular shed, and then my dad came in and reinforced it and added the ramp and the nesting bar and the storage for the boxes and the windows and the lofts. And he came in the other day and put in our vent up above, and my husband added this lovely screen door here so that the goats can't come in, and Dad added the 2 doors for me for the chickens to go in and out with, and I love it. I love it every day. So this is all of our outside animals. I would show you my feral cats, but they're out doing their jobs. We had 5. We did lose one on my birthday this last February. He got hit in the driveway. Somebody turning around in our driveway that shouldn't have been doing so. But we still have 4, and they cohabitat next door at Chris and Ken's next door, our friends. They go over there and hunt. They have chickens and ducks and goats as well. So they live next door and live here and take care of our mice and critter problems. So we share them, and they are all fixed and tagged so that they're not procreating. And then you come into my very messy house because, I've slept all day. And this is our Lou. This is my oldest indoor kitty. Lou is going to be 10 this year. He is my baby. He is the only animal that I've purchased besides, the outside animals. But he has not been a rescue. He was purchased from a pet store. And he's a little under the weather. We found out at the beginning of this year that he has diabetes. So we are working to get him regulated on his insulin, and he's doing pretty good. He's got some neuropathy going on his back hindquarters that we're working on, but we're going to get him there because it's not something that's going to take him out. It's something he can live with for years and years and years. Hopefully we can get him regulated. If not, maybe even into remission. That would be fabulous, but we'll take what we can get. He doesn't want to talk about it anymore. Nope, don't want to talk about it anymore. Do we want to? But he's my buddy. He's my baby. He's a good boy. So in here we also have Luna, and Luna probably needs her cage cleaned because the boy is at Diddy's. There's Miss Luna. Yep, she needs her litter pan changed and her cage cleaned. But there's Miss Luna. And Over here is our oldest family member. There's Mr. Murdock. Hi, Mr. Murdock. So we found Murdock walking down the road. My mom actually found him walking down the road. He already had his eyelids sutured closed. We could not find his owners. We looked and searched, and nobody ever came for him. So he stayed with us, and he's been with us for quite a few years now. He's our baby. He's a big boy. And I figured, you know, since he's blind, he maybe needed a seeing eye pup. So we searched and searched, and we found at a rescue a boxer that needed a home. He had real bad mange and had a horrible, horrible life growing up. And so we adopted him from a rescue. And he's got some scars on his legs and on his belly where he's never going to grow hair again because the mange was so bad. But so his name is Gibbs, and he's supposed to be the seeing eye dog for Murdock, but instead he leads him into walls because he's kind of goofy and very derpy. And I named him Gibbs from NCIS because I thought he was going to be smart and wonderful and helpful, and instead he's just a big derp. So, Mushy is the smart one and the one that does the best, and then there's Derp. But, you know, whatever. It's the dumb leading the blind. But whatever, we love it. And then over here, we got some Ratties. We got some Ratties. Yes, we do. We've got 3 in here. You guys want to come say hi? Come say hi to Mom? They're usually very friendly and social. This is Greydon's rat, my son's rat. His name is Nosy. And then, come on guys, come say hi. If I open it up, they'll generally come say hi. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, come say hi. That one right there is Sirius, because, you know, he's almost black, so he's Sirius Black. Hi, Nosy. Hi, Nosy. What's you doing? Sirius, you're going to move so Severus can say hi? Severus is behind Sirius. There. Can we see you? Can we see you in there? Nosy, honey, this is why you're called Nosy. This is why you're named Nosy. You got to move so we can see everybody else. There really is 3 rats in there, I promise. Hi, Nosy. Hi. Nosy, you got to move. Hi, see, Severus is back there. Hi. Hi, Sirius. All right, you guys go back to sleep. And then we have 2 more cats in here somewhere. My cats are actually very, very social. Okay, here's the spare bedroom. And this is my son's cat. She's part Bengal. She was a rescue from the Great Lakes Bengal Rescue. Her name is Kitty, because when I said, what do you want to name her? He goes, Kitty! And so it stuck. Her name is Kitty, and she is rotten. She is rotten and spoiled, but she's got the Bengal pelt, so she's super, super soft. And she's got, we call it active bitch face. I don't know if she's going to give it to you or not, but she likes to look at you with this hateful little face, but she's the sweetest thing ever. You going to give us your active bitch face? No? Okay, there's too much noise going on. And the last one, I'm positive I know where he is. He is a big fat slug that is constantly right here in the middle of the bed, Mr. Frodo. Big fat slug Frodo. And he was rescued because he was feral but didn't know how to be feral, so he became an indoor cat. Probably somebody's indoor cat that they threw outside. Don't chew on me. But he was real tiny until we got him, and then he just kept growing somehow. So anyway, that would be everybody that's here, and then tomorrow when Greydon gets home, I will introduce you to him. This is my son, Greydon. Greydon, say hi to the camera.
Hi.
And he's doing what he loves to do the most, which is play video games. But he goes out and helps take care of all of the animals. And, you know, Gibby's holding him down on the couch like he does. And there's Demoosh. But yeah, he goes out and helps take care of the animals too. He is 13, getting ready to be a big 8th grader. So now he's on summer break. And hopefully we will be going back to school in August. But we will find out for sure shortly. So that is our home and our family, and thank you everybody who's joining in and following along with us and watching us on our farm, and just I appreciate all of you, and let me know if there's anything in particular you want to know about or see, and I'll do my best to show you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.